Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you all are having, it's actually Saturday, so I hope you guys are having a awesome weekend, for one. Mainly, this one here is going to be kind of short. Mainly wanted to give an apology to anybody that was watching the stream last night. I was not on for very long, because, kind of give you somewhat of a short explanation in a way to not like fully get into it and not trying to get all upset on you guys, but I didn't realize. So now, of course, I was out dashing and such last night, and then I was already nearing my the end of my shift, and obviously I know I said it a million times in these videos. You guys know I can go to work when I want to. I can end my shift whenever I want to. It's like I don't have to, I'm not like on a 9 to 5 or whatever that somebody else has had me scheduled, because dashing, I do me whenever I want. So, but I was finishing it up already, and then got a text from Mom, and now, of course, mind you, all three of us have our own vehicles. So I get a text from her. I'm all the way out, literally just over, if anybody knows, up in Oxford where I work at, you all already know what I'm saying. I was just barely over the border in Indiana, and of course I'm dropping an order off. I think it was like Bruno's Pizza, if I'm not mistaken. So anyhow, she texted me before I got there to drop it off, but being A, dark, B, I'm driving, trying to deliver this, this order and such. I'm not very, very, very familiar with the area, so I'm not trying to sit there, being all dark around, and you know how you go from like looking normal down to a bright ass screen and looking back up, your eyes have to adjust. I'm not doing that to myself. It's like I can drop off the order, roll down the street, and answer the text. So I do all that, and I get down the end of the road, and I pull over, actually, so I can look at the text, and it's like, Mom's asking me to come get her from a specific place or whatever. I'm like, okay. So from what she's sitting there talking about, I was like, well, maybe that, now mind you, she doesn't drink, like, fucking very rarely, maybe like once every few years or something, or it's got to be like kind of like one of those like real rare special occasions or something, and then she might. It's not even guaranteed that she will, but I didn't realize. Now I know I'm not the only person out there, because we're human beings, but I know everybody deals with death and their family however that you deal with it. I cannot literally speak for you or for them or for them. We all, you do that how you do it. Nobody's going to sit there. I mean, somebody can probably tell you how to or whatever, but that's one thing I think in life that you personally, that's definitely a you thing, and I don't believe that there's like an X amount of time, or like, you'll never, I don't personally believe that loss you're ever going to get over, because it's always still there in your mind. Well, not to sound mean by any means, and like I said, there was just literally mentioning, everybody processes that in their own regards. So I respect the way that you do. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and try to be like, oh, well, no, that was somebody that you knew, whether it was family member, significant other, whatever, what have you. Well, with that being said, she told me, she didn't say like in the text that she had anything to drink, and still, I'm sitting there thinking like, why are you at, not questioning it. By all means, she's my mom, she's a grown-ass woman, she can do as she wishes. But it wasn't clicking in my head, because like I said, she doesn't drink, she doesn't go to, nothing against those type of establishments. I think it was like a like a veterans hall kind of type of place, like one of those. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm getting at. But I didn't. None of this was clicking with me. It's like the only thing I was sitting there thinking, like, you need me to pick you up. And it was like I said, from like one of those types of halls. Okay, so like first thing I was sitting there thinking, you went out with a friend or something like that, and you grabbed a drink or two. Fucking by all means, you go do you. Go have fun, enjoy yourself, get out of the house. So, and then like the kiddo texted me just a few minutes later asking me, like, because she went and got the grocery order. She's like, do you mind, like, if you're close to the house, coming and helping me put this up? Well, I was like, I can't right now. I mean, she was already heading home. At the time of this conversation, I was thinking I was going to have to go get Mom. Well, I even told her, not trying to like give you a full blown out story, but to make it make sense to you guys. I was like, well, no, I was like, I gotta go get Grandma, and I was like, if you put like the cold stuff up, go ahead and do that. I'll put the dry stuff up or whatever whenever I get home. So, she's like, all right. And like I think in the text, like I sent her, like I gotta go get Grandma, and I'm like, because mind you, like I'm kind of getting up to the point of it. I don't know what's going on. I've been out dashing for a few hours, have zero idea what's going on. I know that the kiddo went to work, Mom did whatever that she did, and I was doing my thing. And she's like, yeah, it's Grandpa's anniversary. And when I tell you, ladies and gents, when something just like absolutely feels like a fucking Peterbilt fucking just like rams right into you. Now, mind you, of course, I'm obviously above and beyond well aware that he's been gone, but it's like, and like getting to the point of how I was understanding, like everybody grieves differently. I got it to the point where I'm very well aware that he's no longer here. I mean, I was literally the last fucking human being in the room to be holding my dad's hand after he took his last breath. So I am above and beyond very much aware that he's gone. But I don't know if it's just like me protecting my own self or whatever. And I'm sorry, I know that the phone is like probably swaying like hell. I do apologize for that, because you guys also know I had this little contraption deal here with the rearview mirror that holds it, but as I'm driving, like, and the only reason why I see the even shaking is because, of course, you can see on here I can see the my reflection due to the sun, and I'm just seeing it like waving at me. So I do apologize for that. At least, hopefully, you can at least hear me verbally instead of this actually even look like I'm in an earthquake. But no, like I said, I mean, I was there. I held the man's hand until even my mom and my aunt walked out of the room. I was literally the only human being left in that room with him after he took his last breath. So, yeah, I'm very much aware that he is no longer walking out here with us. You know, completely and totally, I'm above and beyond well aware of this. But just how my brain works, I know he's gone, but I don't know. It's really fucking even like hard to like pull the thoughts and words out of my brain to explain it. But it's like, I know he's gone, but I wanted to like just tell myself like, hey dude, you know he's gone, but I guess, I don't know, like, not to tell myself not to grieve and all that shit about it, because believe me, I've had my times where damn near fucking fill the bathtub up. But I don't know. And then, but the thing was, what I was getting at, so mind you, it's 3 years, okay? So, when the kiddo told me that, I was like, dude, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not even trying to sound disrespectful on the current situation that I'm speaking of, but it's like, that just stopped me in my fucking tracks. Because I'm sitting there thinking, like, yeah, I was like, well, I'll go down here, pick her up, and get her back home. And then, tomorrow we'll go about, getting whatever vehicle that she took. Well, she didn't even take a vehicle. And of course, I'm talking about mom. So yeah, I was like, we'll figure that out tomorrow or whatever. Well, on my way, like, I was almost back in the town of Oxford, and then I got a text back from mom. Don't have to worry about coming back, don't have to worry about coming back. I don't have to worry about going to get her. I'm like, okay, so obviously that just saved me probably at minimum of a 20-minute trip, at minimum. So I'm like, all right, but as long as you're good and safe and everything else, and you can get home, good deals. Well, like I said, I was doing good. Went out, I was dashing for a few hours, and I was hanging that up for the night. I was ready to come home. Yeah, I know it's shaking. My bad, guys. I was heading back home, like, cool, just do all that, and I was about to, stream for a few hours and everything else, and then it's like, once that was brought to my attention, it's just like, that just like threw everything so off on me. And it's like I said, I'm aware that he's gone. It's just I don't know, maybe somebody else out there, like I said, I know we're all humans, we've all lost somebody at one given point in our life, but it's like, being 44, my dad's been gone for 3 years. Obviously I was just freshly into my 40s, but dude, I don't know, man. When you lose a parent on that level, that's something. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. But yeah, it threw me off. I even got in a party with my buddy, and we were just sitting there chatting and such. I had a few people that know I stream on the nightly sitting there asking me when I was going to have my stream up, and dude, it did. I did stream for a little bit, and hence of the at the very beginning of this video, I said that I want to apologize, because usually I'll always, we're about to sit right here because I'm in the alley, and this is what they do sometimes. And I'm just coming here to get my Chipotle again. Yes, I'm addicted to it. But no, I had a few people, because they of course they know how to directly get in contact with me, like, are you going to stream? Because it's like, for one, it was Friday, and like a lot of people know, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, until I get the backlog cleaned up, gaming wise, that PUBG will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Are you moving, dude? Hell yeah, awesome. I'll scoot right on up there so I'm not blocking the alleyway for people. Not trying to be that rude driver up here. That could be a whole different video there in its own, because if you dash up here, or Uber Eats or Grubhub, you already know, because not everyone, but a few that actually do those delivery apps up here, they'll want to pull directly in the middle of the alleyway, and like stop right at the actual entrance of the alleyway. And you can't, you might be able to get like a fucking scooter or something to the left or the right, but like, dude, this is a college town. There's a fuck ton of delivery drivers on multiple apps. Pull all the way over to the side to where, I personally pull all the way over to the side of where my side view mirror is probably within like 2 to 3 inches of the wall, because just out of common courtesy, I'm a 90s kid. I was actually taught that. To pull as far over as possible, because not only one, nobody's going to be using that right side, so why not pull up? Now here, I'm pretty fucking close. I know I'm not like moving the phone over, but if you were sitting in the passenger side, you could like barely even move your hand to touch the wall. That's how close I am to it. But over here, you can full on with no issues pull a car through. But anyhow, that's not even the whole point of this conversation. I just wanted to, for usually pub will pull in, I've had a couple times where it's 10 plus. Now, a lot of you out there are like, oh, well, 10 plus, that's not a lot. I'm also a very small channel at the moment, so I appreciate everything that anybody does, whether you guys click on these videos and it's only you know, a couple seconds, you're like, yeah, you're boring, you know, not interesting. I get it, but I also appreciate it because every single little bit helps. I didn't realize that until I started doing this, and it's like, I don't know, I get the enjoyment out of doing it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like seeing the numbers and shit. Cause like right now, as I'm actually recording this, I'm sitting at 297. I'm stoked as fuck to hit 300 people. I don't know. It's like this shit excites me because I'm sitting there thinking like, now, like I said, also I know once if it ever gets upwards to the numbers to being at some given point to possibly being monetized, yes, in ways that'll make me just as happy because you guys know some of the lifestyle of, not some of the lifestyle I want to live here within the next 2 years. It's not going to cost me all that much to do. Obviously, I'm always going to dash. I'm always going to have my own personal guaranteed income, but I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. Like right now, I'm sitting at 297, and like I've even told you guys in previous videos, per 100 subs, I will be making a video to thank every single one of you for subbing up and such. So if you guys watch this video, if you so happen to be within one of the three, let me pre-announce this. Thank you for subbing, because the way I look at it, obviously, I'm a small YouTuber, but even like, say if I wasn't, before I actually started doing the channel and all that shit, it's like I didn't realize of you liking it, you commenting on it, you sharing on it, or even subbing to somebody's channel. Those little bitty tiny steps really help those people, and obviously now myself. And because I mean, you share that shit out. I mean, hell, you share it onto your socials. Say, obviously, you seen it, you share it, so that's your view, that's your share. You share it to 5 people. 3 out of those 5 people actually open it up. You know, that's another person, that's another view. You know, if they watch it all the way through, if they like it, if they comment, it's like, that shit is like, I mean, I know obviously that was the whole how it goes, and there could be so much more within it that I'm not even aware of just yet, but yes. So all of this is actually like for the factor, because like what I was getting at, the main part of said video is you guys can even sit there and see it like in the description, because like of course on the TV it pops up whenever we're about to stream. I can put in the title, description, and tags, so you guys can sit there and see. Like it was, I think I was on there for like maybe an hour and a half. I don't know, like knowing, and I even put on the card like it was a 3-year anniversary of Pops passing away, and it's like I was trying to play and to where like I didn't have to necessarily like, I don't know, I could get like lost into playing and give you guys content to sit there and watch, but it's like as I was just kept on playing, of course I had him on my mind, and it's just like I got to the point where, like I said, it was only like an hour and a half, and my main thing is I wanted to apologize to you guys that were watching if you so happen to actually catch this video, because I don't know who watches, I don't know who is subbed, so on and so forth. But I usually always, that was the very first time I've ever just straight closed the application out. So I want to apologize for not saying goodnight to you guys, and thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the views, because I do that every single time that I end stream, and it is because the fact that you guys sit there and spend your time, or even if you just sit there and I wasn't trying to talk to you guys as he was walking by. Even if you guys like just throw it on your phone or tablet or whatever the hell it is that you guys actually watch me on, A, thank you, and B is like, you guys can have that shit just laying over to the side and not even initially be paying attention to it, but with it being played on another device, that's another view. It's like, you guys are helping me in so many ways. I can't be thankful enough, to be honest with you. But no, that's why I'm saying, it's like, with everything going through my head and everything else last night, after that, I don't know, just like it threw me off big time, and I just wanted to apologize to you guys for, I didn't make any videos yesterday that included that information because, like I said, in my own personal ways, I guess I did kind of block it out of my memory of knowing when the day was and all that, because like I know he's not here, but just like I said, maybe trying to protect myself. I don't know, but I just wanted to apologize to you guys if you were watching me last night. I do apologize for that. Now, that wasn't the first time that the stream has been abruptly ended, because technically the one night we were streaming to like 6:30, 7:30 in the morning. I got booted because something came up to where it said that, you know, if you guys out there obviously game, you know, especially on, I don't know Xbox because I haven't played on Xbox in ages. Excuse me. But say you're playing on the 5 or even the 4 and something happens and it's like an error or something and like you gotta send a report. That's what had happened on that night. It was at 6:30 or 7:30 in the morning of the stream. Because we started like, hell, I think that was like it was a long ass fucking stream. It was like a 6 or 7 hour long stream, because I think it was like right around midnight that we started, somewhere around there. So it was a fucking long ass stream, but that happened. So that was the first time that technically it got abruptly ended, and not by myself. So I couldn't, you know, give out the thanks and all that as I normally do. But for last night, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I got you guys back to basically the lobby of waiting to, you know, ready up and all that shit, and I cut it off. So I want to apologize to you guys for not saying, you know, good night and thank you for the views. I know it's already hours too late of doing so, but some people are like, well, it's not no big deal. It's a video game, you know, it is what it is. You're dealing. Thank you. I do get that. I appreciate it, but just how I am personally myself, and especially as I'm trying to build this channel, I don't want to be rude to anybody. I know that, you know, there might be a goofy little video here and there. I don't want to ever make content of like making fun of people, because in a way, I know that there's some big, I'm not trying to go left field here or anything by any means, but I know that there's some big content creators out there that they get into bullying people in like different forms and things of that nature. It's like, I want to bring you guys entertainment, whether it's something to do with nature, cool ass fucking cars, cool ass houses. You know, you guys get like video clips and shorts of me going out like on dashes and shit. Obviously, you get the video games at night or whenever, you know, I'm able to jump on those. And I want to have my channels like, it's scatterbrained as shit, as you guys can tell being on the channel. It's all over the fucking place, but I personally want it and I like it that way, because you come here, you're not going to come here for just one specific thing. As you guys have been venturing around the channel, you can see that there is no specific niche, and there never will be. But that's just what I'm saying. It's like, you know, I appreciate whether it's seconds, minutes, or hours that you guys spend here. I appreciate all that shit, because literally every single bit of it helps. To give you guys this a little bit of a breakdown, mind you, as I'm recording this, we're at 297. So yes, I'm giddy as shit to hit that next fucking 3 to hit 300. Because like I know I said in other videos that I'm pretty certain it's when you hit, I think you gotta hit 500 subs and some other sort of criteria to where you can go live. So like, obviously I can go live anytime I want for streaming, because that's automatic. But say I want to take you guys literally live on a hike or something, or just like walking through the woods, I gotta hit so many subs, and I'm pretty certain possibly so many watch time hours. But as I was getting at, I'm at 297 right now, or we were at 297 right now. And I just hit over, I think it was this morning, I got a notification from YouTube Studios that I've hit 2,000 watch time hours. Well, I went in there, like, and down to the actual bare bone numbers, I think it was like 2,060. So thank you guys very much. She's like, literally. And even for people that, I mean, obviously you don't have to be subbed in order to watch or anything else, because obviously you can go on anybody's channel, but if they don't entertain you or anything else, or if you're just there for, you know, a quick little bit of information or whatever, you don't have to like, comment, or sub to them. But also, as I've noticed myself as a small content creator. Just say for, you know, you go into somebody's, I'm trying to think of something very simple that I did for, actually, it was one guy, I think, if I'm not mistaken, for whenever, and you guys can find it on here too, it's back there a bit, that, he was like a handyman. I'm not a handyman by a fucking long shot, but he showed me like how to go in on the septic tank to find the fucking lid, so the company the next day could come out and do their job of taking care of that. Gave him a thumbs up because I liked it. He helped me out. I did sub to him. I don't ever see any of the shit pop up because, well, obviously, if you turn on all notifications, I don't know if I did that or not, to be quite honest with you. I know I subbed to him, I gave him a thumbs up, and I said, I typed out a comment of thank you, because I've never dealt with, I mean, I can't say I've never dealt with septic tanks before, because I did used to work at a company where we built the tanks, and I actually used to service the motors. But like in general, of like taking them out to the property, setting all that, no, I've never done all that. So, but that's what I'm getting at. So it's like just that little bit. I never thought it would until like I started my own channel and everything. It's like, dude, if there's anything on like across the channel wise, if there's anything out there that you found humoring, educational to yourself that you, of course, you didn't know, or just in general, if you just want to be in good spirits and, you know, clicking the sub button or clicking a thumbs up or leaving a comment or hell, even fucking sharing it, all that shit helps, and I could not be more grateful to every single one of you that do it. So yes, thank you so much. But I know I am kind of rambling a little bit, but I also just woke up. I think the gummies are still very tinily in there. Yeah, I didn't have a good night, so, you know, ate me some gummy bears, if you will. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize to you guys, because I straight up fucking dipped on you guys in the lobby, didn't say shit of, you know, thanks for the views and all that, let you know that I was going to be on the next night, which I will be on tonight. I need to get a hold of the other three to make sure that they're good to go, and we should have, I know we'll have at least 3. I'll have to get a hold of my buddy up in Michigan. If you're watching this video, buddy, and you've made it this far into it, yes, I am talking about you. We have not played together since Red Dead days. Already are too. Yeah, we haven't played Red Dead or Red Dead Revolver together. But anyhow, thank you. Excuse me. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. No, I didn't intend on it being this long, but it's here for you to watch. If you watched it to the very end, I gratefully thank you. So yeah, also, hopefully by maybe the end of today, by the end of the weekend, if we grow 3 more, look forward to a 300 sub video, because I know I've mentioned it before. If I haven't, even in this video itself, I do make a video per 100 subs, and I think even once I hit to 1,000 and all that, like per 100, even after that, literally to the T of per 100 subs, I'll make a video. Because I know I'm only a small creator at the moment, but hey, dude, I am excited as fuck, dude. I'm almost hitting 300, and say even like, if I hit 300, I'm 700. Like, a lot of people are like, well, that's quite a bit. Yeah, it is. But this is also a very big fucking world, too. And, you know, you slowly got to get yourself out there. And, I mean, hell, it might take me a fucking year and a half, 2 years. I don't know. It might take me till next week to hit that. Don't have a fucking clue. Yeah. So, thank you guys for helping me grow. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, even if anybody here that, you know, if you watch this, if you so happen to want to, you know, even be a part of this following up video of the 300 Club. That sounds so fucking corny, but you know what I mean. Well, everybody's gonna always be a part of at least the 100 video club, because well, you guys are either already here or eventually you're going to be here. So, yeah. But I'm not going to keep on rambling. I've already got you guys for a half hour. My bad. But I just wanted to apologize because, man, I was having a great day. Like I said, I kept it out of my, I kept it out of my mind to an extent where obviously I knew of said situation. I just didn't want to remember it, if that makes any sense. I think to some of you, you guys will understand exactly where I'm getting at, and it's still fucking so new to me, and man, life has those fucking moments to where like you can be just having an excellent fucking day, not thinking of certain things, and then something gets brought to your attention, and it's just like, fucking e-brake, bitch. And that's exactly what it did to me last night. And it's like, it just completely and totally threw me the fuck off. I know my boy even noticed because I was in a party with him, wasn't very talkative. It just, yeah, it threw me big time, and I'm good. It's just, that shit's fucking painful, yo. I mean, like I said, some of you out there already know you've either lost one and or potentially both. And yeah, it's a motherfucker to deal with. I probably don't have to tell you because, yeah, you may have already beaten me, you know, down this path, and you know, I know you don't want to be ahead. Nobody wants to be first in that category by any means. And but anyways, guys, sorry for the long video. Mainly just wanted to apologize for everybody in the stream last night, and then kind of give you guys literally the breakdown and the reasoning too of not necessarily trying to spread, well, obviously I'm making a video. I was about to say, not trying to spread my news all around, but hey, dumbass, you're making a fucking YouTube video to where you're talking about it. So not only the 3 chicks or the random people walking down the alley, you're spreading your business to the world. But you guys know what I mean. It's just, I don't know. So you guys have an excellent day. It is Saturday. Yeah, excuse me. Even though anywhere around in this world, even if you're a day ahead of me, it's still the weekend, damn it. So, all of you enjoy yours. I'm going to go in here, and yes, I'm getting my Chipotle lunch. Yes, I'm a Chipotle fiend for some fucking reason. I don't know why. If we had some different types of restaurants up here, I would try, like, I mean, Hothead is the same. You guys may not have the same type of restaurants where you're at, and that's a given. You know, obviously not every state has the same. But, yeah. They also need to bring a fucking White Castle up there. We have a Waffle House up here. They need a White Castle. I mean, those are like 2 of the most drunken places and being stoned places that you could ever possibly think of being the most awesomest places to go to off the top of my head. But, we have a Waffle House. Finally, we just need a fucking White Castle. But, yeah, guys, thank you again a billion for fucking stopping by. I know I've kind of like, you know, went left field and, you know, fucking squirrel moments a couple times, but yeah, last night fucking threw the mind through a little fucking warp, and I'm kind of trying to like settle back down and, you know, get my feet back on the ground, and, you know, it's Saturday, it's a new day, let's go get this lunch, let's go get these dashes, and then later on tonight, I don't want to make a time on it, but I want to say probably near the 10ish time of, fuck, I'm in Ohio, so whatever the fuck our time is, you guys can do the math on that. If you want to watch a live stream last night, if you want to watch a live stream tonight, tune in. If you guys are subbed, if you have like all notifications on, it should give you a heads up when I do go online. All these girls are smart. They're straight rocking fucking PJs. I don't know if you can see them right down there to the, as you're looking at me, maybe it'll be like this way or that way. I don't know. That shit gets reversed sometimes, but they were rocking the PJs. But anyways, as I was saying, if you guys are subbed up and you have all notifications turned on, it should, of course, give you a notification that I go on live. If not, and if you guys are, of course, through Facebook, I'll just, as I normally do, I'll just send a notification through Messenger. And then I honestly don't know how, like, I got the Snapchat. I'll use it here and there. But I don't know if, like, when you post it to your story, if that actually puts a link on there. I don't know. I just figured, you know what? I'm uneducated on that part, but I figure, you know what? At least that way I know one way, shape, or form I've put it on the Snapchat. So, and also, if you guys have me on there, like, or even on the fucking on the talk, I guess that's something that you can't share too outside of being on the initial app itself. If you can, please, anybody out there, let me know how I can share my live stream to my TikTok, because I'm only at like 111, 112 followers on there. So, and I know that they just opened a live feature on there where, hold on a second. I know I was just able to go live because I just switched to where instead of having 1,000 followers, you just have to be over 100. So I've been trying that live feature. So, and if any of you guys on here know me over there, yeah, my bad. It's like, I mean, I'm kind of doing the same thing here, but I don't have people like scrolling up my screen, like having a conversation with me, you know, asking me questions, so on and so forth. So, like, of course, this is just me blabbering about, and then a little bit later on, I'll fucking upload it when I get home, because, yeah, like, these videos that are 20 plus minutes, they definitely take a moment to upload, so I'll take it home. You guys won't get this until a little bit later on tonight, or potentially even the next day. Because like I said, I'll go home, I'll hit the house Wi-Fi to make it go faster and to load up. Because even I think a 20-minute video last night took I think at least a half hour. I didn't think it would, but it was like, you know what, fuck it. I was getting ready, I was BSing with my dude. Excuse me, getting ready to game and all that, and got that fixed. But I'm gonna let you guys go, because I'm not gonna push you guys to 40 minutes. I didn't realize I was going this long, but hey, wanted to kind of pour it out there a little bit to you guys, and of the main purpose of it, I was wanting to apologize, because it's not like me to just like cut you guys off like that without, you know, apologizing and telling you, you know, have a good night and all that. Thanks for the views and all that. So I know, yes, it's hours late, so thank you for viewing. If you liked the stream, I appreciate that. If you happen to, I don't think I got any subs out of it, which is okay as well, because like I said, I got the views, I got the likes. I appreciate you all for every fucking thing. I really do. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna hop in here because I know my lunch has been sitting in there for a minute, so that's on me. And yeah, we're going to eat some lunch, and we're about to probably by say about 3:30 we'll hop on. We'll get some fucking dashes in, and then I'll see you guys a little bit later on tonight. Watch out for the live stream, and then we'll go from there. With that being said, thank you guys so much. Have the great rest of your weekend. That's cool. Yes, I amuse myself. But you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you later on.